Welcome back to our channel. Today we'll teach you how to write a picture book in 18 steps with examples. From defining your target audience to the exciting moment of publishing, we'll provide you with practical tips, creative insights, and real examples to inspire your journey. So let's get started. Let's begin by explaining what a picture book is. A picture book is a genre of literature designed primarily for young children, typically aged between 2 and 8 years old, with the purpose of combining engaging narratives and vivid illustrations. These books often feature a harmonious interplay between text and images, where the illustrations play a crucial role in conveying the story, enhancing comprehension, and captivating young readers. Commonly ranging from 24 to 32 pages, or 500 to 700 words, picture books come in various formats and styles, offering a diverse array of stories that entertain, educate, and leave a lasting impact on the youngest readers. Some popular examples of picture books include Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak, which is a classic tale that takes readers on an imaginative journey with Max as he explores the land of the wild things. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. This timeless book follows the journey of a little caterpillar as it eats its way through a variety of foods before transforming into a beautiful butterfly. And Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss, a motivational and inspirational book that encourages readers to embrace life's adventures and challenges. Now it's time to write your own picture book. Follow the 18 simple steps outlined in this video and you'll have a perfect picture book in no time. Step 1. Define your target audience. Determine the age range for your picture book audience, as this will influence the language, themes, and complexity of the story. It will also influence the type of book you create. For example, for younger readers aged under 3 years old, board books are the best, while for older readers such as 6 to 8-year-olds, early reader books are more suitable. See the table on screen for some examples of popular picture books by age group and book type. Step 2. Brainstorm ideas. The goal at this stage is to generate a pool of ideas from which you can later refine and select the most compelling ones for your picture book. You should start by deciding on your picture book's central theme or message. It could be a moral lesson, a humorous concept, or an exploration of emotions. Think about what you want readers, especially your target audience, to take away from your book. This is very important as this could be the fundamental reason why someone will choose your picture book over other options available. Common themes for picture books include friendship, dealing with emotions, showing kindness, acceptance, learning concepts like colors and shapes, family values, and nature and the environment. Once you have selected a theme, you should dive deeper into the actual story idea. For this part, you could draw inspiration from various sources. It could be personal experiences, childhood memories, current events, or even a unique twist on a classic story. Allow your imagination to roam freely. As part of the brainstorming step, it might be helpful to sketch or jot down visual ideas that come to mind. Remember that the visual element is crucial in picture books, so think about scenes or characters that would work well visually. While brainstorming your ideas, there are 2 things you should keep in mind: your target audience and reader engagement. Think about what would resonate with your target audience, considering their age, interests, and developmental stage. Picture books are meant to captivate readers, so think about what will grab their attention. This could be through humor, relatable characters, or an exciting adventure. Let's take a look at an example to illustrate this step. For our picture book, the overall theme is about friendship. We started by brainstorming some words and phrases related to this theme, such as loyalty, sharing secrets, forgiveness, new friends, growing apart, and acceptance. We also added some other words that remind us of friends, such as treehouse, rainbow, puppies, journey, helping hand, and tears. Our target audience is 4 to 6-year-olds, so we want an idea that appeals to them, such as animals, adventures, and the use of humor. After our brainstorming session, we came up with the following possible story ideas. A shy penguin befriends a mischievous dolphin, and they learn to overcome their fears together. Two children from different cultures discover they have more in common than they thought when they embark on an adventurous journey. And finally, a group of friends build a magnificent treehouse, but face challenges when they encounter unexpected visitors. These are just a few examples, and the possibilities are endless. Remember, the key is to let your imagination run wild and enjoy the process of discovering unique and captivating ideas. Step 3. Develop your idea. Once you've brainstormed a pool of exciting ideas, step 3 is where your chosen story starts to take shape. This involves fleshing out the core elements of your picture book and building a strong foundation for your narrative. Here, you can choose one idea from the previous step and form a 1 to 2 sentence idea summary for it. The idea summary should ideally include the following 3 elements: a hint at the main characters, what they want, and why they can't get what they want. Let's go back to our example. Based on the ideas from our brainstorming session in step 2, we have chosen the following idea. A shy penguin befriends a mischievous dolphin, and they learn to overcome their fears together. We expanded this idea further into the following idea summary. Timid Pip the penguin dreams to explore the vibrant coral reefs, but his crippling fear of the open water keeps him confined to the safety of the icy shore, until a playful dolphin named Finn shows him the joy of overcoming his anxieties and discovering the wonders hidden beneath the waves. This example idea summary highlights the main characters, what Pip the penguin wants, and why he can't get what he wants due to his crippling fear of the open water. This gives us a solid foundation to work from as we develop our picture book further. Step 4. Create memorable characters. In a picture book, where text is limited and illustrations play a crucial role, your characters are the stars of the show. Step 4 is all about breathing life into these stars, crafting personalities that captivate young readers and drive the story forward. During this step, you'll want to create detailed character profiles for each of your main characters. Go beyond the character's physical appearance by developing distinct personalities, backgrounds, and motivations for each character, ensuring they serve the overarching theme or message of your story. Consider the dynamics between characters, whether it's friendships, family relationships, or other connections. As you create your characters, think about how their traits and experiences can resonate with the age group you've identified in step 1. Remember, memorable characters aren't always perfect. Their flaws and quirks are what make them relatable and endearing. By focusing on their inner struggles and triumphs, you'll create characters that stay with your readers long after they turn the last page. Here is an example character profile for Pip the penguin, the main character in our picture book. By developing Pip's personality, fears, and desires, we can create a relatable and endearing character whose journey of overcoming fear will resonate with young readers. Step 5. Outline your story. This is where your narrative takes shape. This involves creating a roadmap that highlights the key events and plot points, ensuring a cohesive narrative flow. Outline the beginning, middle, and end of your story, defining the progression of your characters and the unfolding of the central theme or message. Consider pacing, suspense, and the emotional journey you want readers to experience. And don't forget, since this is a picture book, you'll also want to create an outline of all the illustrations you plan on having in the book, which will also help you with drafting your story later on. This outline serves as a guide for your writing process, providing a clear structure while allowing room for creativity. By mapping out your story and illustrations in this step, you lay the groundwork for a well-organized and engaging picture book that captures the attention of your target audience. Take a look at this example plot outline for our picture book. We outlined the opening, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution of the story. Remember, this is just a framework. Feel free to add details, subplots, and twists to make it your own. The key is to create a compelling arc for Pip the penguin, showcasing his journey of overcoming fear and discovering the magic of the unknown. Step 6. Choose a narrative style. Here you can focus on selecting the narrative style that best suits your picture book. Consider whether your story is best told in first person, third person, or even second person. Could it be a first-person adventure through Pip the Penguin's eyes, letting readers feel his fear and triumph firsthand? Or perhaps an all-knowing narrator, weaving in and out of their perspectives, adding a layer of wisdom and insight? Maybe a playful rhyming scheme or rhythmic prose will capture the whimsical spirit of their journey. Experiment with different voices, consider your target audience, and choose the style that best amplifies the emotions, humor, and overall message of your story. Remember, your narrative style is a powerful tool, so use it to make your picture book truly unforgettable. Here's an example of a playful, rhyming style for our picture book. This creates a lighthearted and engaging tone, suitable for younger readers. It also adds musicality and memorability to the story. And here is an example done in the first-person perspective. This puts the reader directly in Pip the Penguin's shoes, feeling his fear and wonder firsthand. It creates a sense of intimacy and emotional connection, which is great for a more serious and even factual picture book. And finally, here's an example from a third-person perspective. This offers a broader view of the world and characters, painting vivid pictures with words. It also adds a sense of wonder and mystery. Ultimately, the best style depends on the tone and message you want to convey in your story. Choose the voice that feels most natural and effective in bringing your idea to life. Step 7. Write a first draft. This step involves translating your outlined story into the first draft of your picture book. Embrace the freedom to explore, experiment with dialogue, and paint scenes with descriptive language. Ensure that the text supports the visual storytelling, leaving room for illustrations on each page. Language is also very important at this stage. Consider your target audience and use words that are easy to pronounce and sound great when said aloud. Don't worry about perfection yet. Let your creativity flow and capture the essence of your story idea. Picture books typically range from 500 to 700 words, so keep your narrative concise and focused on the core emotional arc. Remember, this is just the first step on your writing journey, and you can always refine and polish later. Here is a sample of our first draft for our picture book. This example blends playful rhyme with descriptive language, capturing the lightheartedness of Finn's encouragement and the awe-inspiring beauty of the underwater world. Remember, you can adjust the balance of rhyme and narrative to fit your own voice and style. Step 8. Edit and refine. This is a critical step in the process of writing your picture book. Here, you carefully review and revise your first draft to enhance its clarity, coherence, and overall impact. Pay attention to the flow of the narrative, ensuring it aligns with the pacing and style established in earlier steps. Address any inconsistencies, refine character dialogue, and tighten the language for simplicity and engagement, especially considering your target audience. Check for grammatical errors, punctuation, and spelling to ensure a polished book. This step is an opportunity to fine-tune your story, ensuring that every word contributes effectively to the overall storytelling experience. Take a look at this example text for our picture book idea. By making these changes, the revised version becomes more accessible and entertaining for our target audience of 6 to 8-year-olds, drawing them into Pip the Penguin's underwater journey with humor, relatable emotions, and vivid descriptions. Remember, editing is a process of polishing your story, ensuring it shines its brightest for its intended readers. Step 9. The book title. In this step, you focus on selecting a compelling and resonant title for your picture book. The title is a crucial element as it serves as the first impression for potential readers and can influence their decision to explore the book further. Aim for a title that captures the essence of your story, conveys its themes or central message, and sparks curiosity. Consider the language used in the title, ensuring it aligns with the age group and tone of your target audience. A memorable and evocative title not only enhances the marketability of your book, but also sets the tone for the reader's expectations. Take the time to brainstorm and explore various title options before settling on the one that best encapsulates the spirit of your picture book. Here are some book title ideas we thought of for our example picture book about Pip the Penguin: Pip's Ocean Dreams, Pip and the Coral Dreams, Is the Water Whispering, Pip's Brave Leap, Pip's underwater discovery and just one step, Pip. Remember, the perfect title is subjective and depends on your personal vision and target audience. Experiment, play with words, and let your creativity flow. The best title will be one that resonates with you and entices young readers to dive into Pip's underwater adventure. Step 10. Create a dummy book. A dummy book is a prototype that combines your written text with preliminary sketches or illustration notes and page layouts. It can be easily made by folding a few pieces of paper and stapling them together. This serves as a crucial tool for assessing the overall flow of your story, the interaction between text and images, and the balance of elements on each page. The dummy book helps you visualize how the final product will look and allows for adjustments to be made in terms of pacing, layout, and the placement of illustrations. It acts as a tangible representation of your picture book structure, guiding the next steps in the illustration and design process. Here's an example of a dummy book page spread using our picture book idea. Step 11. Format your book. This step focuses on the visual and design aspects of your picture book. Consider the page size and orientation, ensuring it aligns with industry standards and matches the type of illustrations you plan to have in your story. For instance, a portrait picture book would be best suited to a book about giraffes or trees, while a story about going shopping or to the beach might be best suited to a square or landscape orientation. We have included the most common picture book sizes in this table for your reference. In addition to sizes, you might also want to choose a color scheme that complements the mood of your story and engages your target audience. For instance, playful blues and whites would be great for a picture book set in a snowy or icy setting. Also, select a font style that is easy to read and suitable for young readers. Pay attention to the layout, leaving ample space for illustrations and text, and ensuring a harmonious flow between the two. Remember, formatting isn't just about rules. It's about creating a visually engaging experience that enhances your story and draws readers into your book. For our picture book example, we would consider a square format of 8 by 8 inches to showcase the underwater world's immersive beauty. It provides equal space for panoramas and close-up character interactions. For more dramatic moments in the book, like the shark encounter, the illustration might be spread across both pages to emphasize Pip the Penguin's vulnerability in the big wide ocean. For the main text, we might use a font style like Helvetica for its easy readability, and then use custom hand-drawn font for headlines or Finn's dialogue to match his energetic personality. Our overall color scheme will start with cool blues and whites dominating the icy pages, hinting at the vibrant corals beyond. As Pip the Penguin ventures deeper, warm oranges, pinks, and yellows take over, showcasing the Coral Kingdom's dazzling splendor. Remember, these are just starting points. Adjust them to fit your creative vision and ensure your format choices enhance the story's themes and emotions. Step 12. Illustrate your book. In this step, you bring your story to life visually by incorporating illustrations into your picture book. Collaborate with a skilled illustrator, or, if you have artistic abilities, create the illustrations yourself. You can work closely with the illustrator to ensure that the visual elements complement the narrative, enhancing the overall storytelling experience. Consider points from the previous step, such as the color palette, style, and mood of the illustrations, ensuring they align with the themes of your book and captivate your target audience. Refer back to your plot outline created in Step 5 to ensure you have all the illustrations you need and maybe some extra ones. The illustrations should not only show the characters and scenes, but also convey emotions that enrich the narrative. From a technical aspect, the illustrations must be of high quality at 300 dpi or greater to avoid pixelated or blurry images in the final product. Another important consideration is that since this is a picture book, the majority of illustrations will be wide or landscape, so they spread across 2 pages inside the book. To ensure that the important elements, such as characters, are contained within the important area of the artwork, make sure there is enough scenic space around them. Strive for a harmonious balance between text and images, allowing the illustrations to play a significant role in conveying the story This step is vital in creating a visually captivating and engaging picture book for young readers. Here are some example illustrations for our picture book using a mix of watercolor and digital art to give the readers a warm and cozy feeling. Step 13. Design book cover. The book cover is a crucial marketing tool and the first thing potential readers see. Create a visually appealing cover that aligns with the themes of your story and entices your target audience. Consider the use of colors, imagery, and font styles to make the cover stand out. The cover should give a glimpse into the world of your picture book and convey its tone. Collaborate with illustrators or designers to ensure the cover effectively represents the essence of your story and captures the attention of your intended readership. Remember, the cover is both a work of art and a marketing tool. Make it eye-catching, informative, including the title and author name, and a true reflection of the magic within your book. Here is an example of a book cover for our picture book idea. We have included our chosen book title in a fancy font style and used a more moderate font style for the author's name. Step 14. Update dummy book. Once you have gathered your illustrations and designed a book cover, it's time to reflect those changes in your physical representation of the story. Create a new, updated dummy book to accurately showcase the final narrative flow, illustrations, and text placement. This updated dummy book becomes a crucial tool for when you seek feedback in the next step. Unlike the previous dummy book, you can create an actual PDF version of your picture book at this stage and even print it out to give to beta readers. Here's a sample of our updated dummy book with the actual illustrations and text ready to be given to beta readers. Step 15. Seek feedback. Share the updated dummy book complete with illustrations, book cover, and text with beta readers, critique partners, or writing groups to gather constructive feedback. Remember to also gather feedback from your target audience, such as parent groups or writing clubs at school. This input helps identify strengths and areas for improvement, offering fresh insights that can enhance the overall quality of your book. Consider feedback on narrative flow, character development, and the visual elements of your story. Use this step as an opportunity to fine-tune your work based on diverse perspectives, ensuring your picture book resonates effectively with your target audience. Be open to constructive criticism and iterate on your book, illustrations, and design to create a polished final product that captivates readers. Feedback is an essential part of the creative process, contributing to the overall success and impact of your picture book. Here is a sample questionnaire that can be given to beta readers to gather feedback on our picture book. Step 16. Final polish. In this step, you engage in the meticulous process of giving your picture book its final polish before publication. Review the entire book, paying attention to grammar, punctuation, and language nuances. Ensure consistency in the narrative style and tone. Fine-tune the placement of illustrations, text layout, and overall formatting. Evaluate the design elements, including the book cover and title, to ensure they align cohesively with the story's themes. This step is about refining every detail to create a seamless and professional final product. Consider seeking the assistance of professional editors or designers to ensure a high level of quality. The final polish ensures that your picture book is polished, error-free, and ready to captivate your audience. With attention to detail in this step, your picture book is poised for a successful publication. Here is a sample page spread from our picture book, which we have reviewed. Our picture book is now ready to be published. Step 17. Publish your book. Your picture book is now ready to be shared with the world. Explore various publishing options, including traditional publishers, self-publishing platforms, or hybrid models, depending on your goals and preferences. If pursuing traditional publishing, submit your book to literary agents or publishers who specialize in children's books. For self-publishing, carefully choose a reputable platform, ensuring your book meets industry standards for formatting, printing, and distribution. Develop a marketing plan to promote your book, utilizing social media, author websites, and local book events. Whether it's securing a publishing deal or independently releasing your book, this step is the exciting realization of your creative endeavor. bringing your picture book to the hands and hearts of young readers everywhere. Step 18. Celebrate. Take a moment to celebrate the culmination of your hard work, creativity, and dedication in bringing your picture book to life. Whether you've secured a publishing deal or independently published your book, celebrating this achievement is essential. Share your success with friends, family, and supporters who have been part of your journey. Reflect on the challenges you've overcome and the joy your book will bring to young readers. Celebrating this milestone not only recognizes your accomplishment, but also fuels inspiration for future creative endeavors. Cheers to the completion of your picture book and the positive impact it will have on the imaginations of children. And there you have it, 18 steps from a spark of inspiration to a book ready to spark imaginations. Remember, this journey isn't just about reaching the finish line. It's about the joy of creation, the thrill of discovering your story, and the magic of sharing it with the world. While the process of writing and publishing a picture book may vary, and creativity knows no strict rules, these steps offer a guiding light. Adapt them to your unique vision and story, embrace the twists and turns, and let your passion fuel your journey. For in the end, the greatest reward is not just a finished book, but the experience of bringing your characters and their adventures to life, one brushstroke of imagination at a time. That's all from us today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more lessons and ideas. See you next time.